And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
He wants no part of this.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
Braun Strowman fans with some reason to worry about here. Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go! And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press.
Look at him go. It's heating up now.
Stone Cold can draw the curtains on this fight. According to historian,
he's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Nope, reverses it. Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the...
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Of course, we all recognize Braun Strowman as a legitimate main eventer, but remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago that he was considered the black sheep of the Wyatt family.
And this has just been a hellacious match inside this Hell in a Cell. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman. As Byron was saying, Braun Strowman absolutely took orders from Bray Wyatt at one point. But that all changed following the 2016 WWE Draft, when Strowman broke out on his own and proved that he was indeed a monster among men.
And he did that, Cole, by defeating 2, 3, sometimes even 4 superstars at the same time.
You gotta believe this one's over. Of course, Braun Strowman has accomplished so many amazing feats over the years. But guys, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen was how Strowman responded to being taken to Suplex City. Not today. Oof. Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have booking for the ending of this matchup. When it comes to Braun Strowman, Corey, Steve Austin,
Stone Cold Stunner.
Great move by him right there.
Yeah, let's see that one again.
He has him right where he wants him.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Stunner! That should do it.
He got him there.
Just look at this, Cole. Wow.
Boy, he is rolling.
Austin. And Austin, Luther's press, Luther's press.
Look at him go. I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Things look dire. Stunner! I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this.
Steve Austin changed the face of sports entertainment forever when Austin defeated Jake the Snake Roberts at the 1996 King of the Ring and launched the phenomenon known as Austin 316. No one had any idea what was about to happen.
Stone Cold Steve Austin turned WWE on its ear and took on the likes of Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. McMahon, The Undertaker, and The Rock, while handing out Stone Cold Stunners and drinking Steve Weisers. Austin's a decorated WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and World Tag Team Champion with different partners. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983. Jim. Boom!
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now.
This steel cage match is in the books. Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Steve Austin walks away with the win.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
And that'll do it.